Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 24th tutorial in this series, and in this tutorial we are going to check out a list property. And I have a document opened up here in my text editor notepad++. It's called list1.html, and in this file you will see two lists. One is an unordered list and the other one is an ordered list. And if you want to know more about lists, then you could watch my HTML tutorial on lists in my HTML playlist, which you can find on my channel. Otherwise, you can just Google up UL and OL elements, and you'll know all that there is to know about these. So, the basic difference between an unordered list and an ordered list is that, for instance, I've got an unordered list here, which lists my favorite Pink Floyd albums, and I do not believe that The Wish You Were Here is not as good as Dark Side of the Moon, or The Wall is better or worse as compared to The Division Bell. So, I like all of these albums equally, and that is why there is no particular order among them, and that's why I have them in an unordered list. Whereas the second list that we have here is a list of the largest countries in the world, ranked in order of their landmass area. So Russia has larger area as compared to Antarctica, which is greater than Canada, so on and so forth. And Algeria is the 11th largest country in the world. So when I open this document in my web browser, Google Chrome, this is how it looks. So I've got two headings: my favorite Pink Floyd albums and largest countries in the world, and then I have these lists. So we're going to check out a property that's called list style type, and we're going to first put in some values for the unordered list. And the first value that I'm going to put is called disk, and this is going to lead to no change in the web page, because by default the value that's selected is disk, and it results into this solid bullet, which is circular in shape. But if you want to change the shape of this bullet to, let's say, square, then the value that you'll put is square, right? You just have to type in square as the value. I'll refresh the page, and there we go. We now have square bullets instead of the regular solid circular bullets. And the third value that you can put for this property is circle, which is again going to restore the circular shape, but this time we won't have solid bullets, but we'll have hollow bullets, right? And this is probably the least popular value for this particular property. Moving on to ordered list, the default value that's selected is decimal. So if I would type decimal and save and refresh, it's going to lead to no change in the web page, right? Stays the same. But there are a bunch of other values that you can use. So for instance, one is called decimal leading 0, and what this does is it'll place a 0 in front of each digit, each single digit, and it's slightly more professional, so you could give it a try. You could also have alphabets, and you can have lowercase alphabets as well as uppercase alphabets. So if you want lowercase alphabets, you would type lower alpha, right? I'll save the file and refresh, and there we go, we have lowercase alphabets. Similarly, you can have uppercase alphabets, for which you'll have to type upper alpha as the value for the property. And I'll save, go to my browser, refresh, we have uppercase alphabets now. And you can also have Roman numerals. So if suppose you want to have uppercase Roman numerals, you'll type upper Roman, and there's a hyphen in between the two words, by the way. um, Refresh, and we have uppercase Roman numerals. And similarly, you can have lowercase Roman numerals, right? For that, you'll have to type lower Roman, save, and refresh, and there we go, we have lowercase Roman numerals. So there are a bunch of other values that you can pass for this property, and I've only demonstrated a few, the ones that are most commonly used. And in case you want to know more, you can obviously visit CSS's documentation on lists. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next tutorial, in which we'll probably check out a few more list properties. And you may subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care.